Hey everyone, my name is MJ, and I'm going to show you guys how you can download VS Code and set it up to run Python programs. First step is to navigate to code.visualstudio.com. You want to click download for Windows. If you're on a Mac, you can use Homebrew to download Visual Studio Code. Now once that's been downloaded, we can run the installer for VS Code, accept the EULA, take note of where this is being downloaded to, and make sure that you know this is creating a start menu folder. Click these two boxes so that you can add context for right-click options on text files. And then last step is to just click install. Alright, last step is just to click finish so we can launch Visual Studio Code. Once code has been launched, come to the left here, click on extensions, and you want to search Python. We're going to click on the top option right here. This actually installs 3 different extensions. The Python extension, including Pylance and the Python debugger. Click install. While that's installing, we can go to python.org so we can download the libraries and necessary files to be able to run Python on our operating system. You're going to navigate to the page, click downloads, click download Python, the latest version, and then once it's downloaded, we can open that up. And this will ask if you want to add Python executable to the path variable. Click this so that your computer knows where to look when you want to run a Python file. Use the administrative privileges too so you don't run into issues later. Click yes. And now Python is downloading and installing. Back in Visual Studio Code, you can see now the extensions have installed. You can click here back to Explorer. You can exit out of this. And we can check on the Python setup. Alright, Python is set up. Just click close. Go to Visual Studio. And now it's time to actually create a Python file. You want to click on this new file button right here and name your file. I'm going to name it test. Make sure you specify the .py so that VS Code knows this is a Python file. Now you can run your first line of code. Let's start off with something simple like a print statement. Make sure you include quotations, and you can put anything you want here. Now, before we run this file, you want to make sure in the corner, right here, if this is yellow, it means that you didn't specify where the interpreter is on your computer to VS Code. But because we clicked that path executable, it's going to be able to know automatically. So very important to click that box when you do install VS Code and when you do install Python. Now in order to run this, all you have to do is right click here, click run Python file in terminal, and it should pop up. You could also click F5, it'll also run. You could click this button right here to run the Python file. You could click the down arrow and and run the Python file in a dedicated terminal. Those are all ways to run the file. And as you see here, our output is seen. So we've ran our very first Python program.